Creating RFID labels with the CODESOFT Enterprise RFID software is easy. Let's take a look at how it's done. The first step in creating RFID labels in CODESOFT Enterprise RFID is choosing a printer model that supports RFID encoding technology. Without an RFID-enabled printer model and a TechLink's native printer driver for that model, the RFID functionality will be unavailable. Having selected an RFID-compatible printer driver, we see that an RF tag button becomes available on the Objects toolbar. To add an RFID tag, simply click this button. On the label page setup window that appears, simply choose the type of model RFID tag that you wish to add to your label. Take note that the list of available models is directly dependent on the printer model you have chosen. Only the models that the printer supports will be available. For this example, I'm going to select the EPC model tag. Having selected a tag model, we see options to define aspects of the tag configuration, like the class of tag, the position, the size, and some other tag-specific information. We even have options to define the image that will be used to represent the tag location on that label design. I'm going to choose a graphic that looks similar to the tag type that I am using. OK, with the tag configuration complete, I can click OK and begin to define the encoding information. There are several ways the information can be encoded. We can provide ASCII information, hexadecimal information, or choose to use a structured input. For this example, I'm going to illustrate the structured input method. In a structured input, we can select from common tag identifier options. For this example, I'm going to use a SGTIN 96. Which is used for a 96-bit encoding of serialized global trade item numbers as offered by GS1. Upon selecting an identifier, we see specific prompts appear for the population of the required information of this tag type. For this example, I'm going to retain the defaults for the header and filter values, but I'm going to choose partition 6 for the distribution of information into the company prefix and reference values. Now, I can populate information into the remaining prompts. And while I can enter fixed information for these prompts, I'm going to choose to use existing variables to populate variable information. For the company prefix, I have an existing variable called prefix. For the item reference, I have an existing variable called reference. And finally, for the serial number, an existing variable called serial. Alright, with all of the required information now populated, I can click OK to complete the creation of my RFID tag. My label is now ready to be printed and encoded with RFID technology.